and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 4 City Living. So we are here with our Sims Tyson and Penny. I do want to go ahead and try and give Tyson a different hairstyle. I'm just really not, like, when I gave him this one I was like, I think that it'll work, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm just like, I don't really know if I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. But there is some new news. So, since the last episode, somebody has come back into their lives, and it's kind of making Tyson a little bit uneasy. And he doesn't really know why. So, we kind of need to, like, get to the bottom of it. He had a very short hairstyle from the very beginning. I'm looking to see, it would be easier if I just filtered it. I was trying to see if I had a hairstyle that would fit him for like almost like a shaved hairstyle. But what about this one? No. Go back with the one we just had. I like this a little bit better than what he had on. Alright, so we're gonna go with this. And everyone else is fine. I just wanted to change his hairstyle. That was it. Yeah, so someone has come back into their life, and it's making there be a little bit more tension in the households because of who it is. And so Tyson doesn't know how to, you know, tell his now girlfriend, Penny, you know, about the whole situation and why him and Jodie didn't work out. Like, he hasn't really told her. He's pretty much just told her, like, we're just not together anymore. But she does not know the whole, like, situation of why. And so, I don't know if she found out if things would change. But, but, you know, he's really scared because, you know, they're expecting and stuff. And so he doesn't want her to feel like, there's a chance between him and Jodie, because right now his mindset is that him and Jodie are pretty much completely over. And so he doesn't feel like, you know, that there's a chance between them. But that doesn't mean that there isn't, because, you know, he's so focused in on something else. So I'm not saying that him and Jodie are never going to get back together, because I honestly can't tell you. But right now, he is content with who he's with, so he doesn't plan to get back with her. And he hasn't broke the news to Jodie yet, because Jodie is still freaking trying. And Jodie still doesn't even know that him and Penny are, like, in a relationship. She knows that she moved in, you know what I mean, and whatever. But she hasn't, like, put two and two together that they're, like, a couple. And I think if she did, she would probably freak. But, yeah, so he got a text, Tyson got a text earlier on today that, somebody has come back into the, like, not into the world, but, like, into their worlds, kind of, because obviously when everything went down with him and with Jodie and his best friend, you know, he tried to get out of that situation, get himself away from those people, so it kind of freaks him out that this person is back, but he, in a way, is, like, upset about it, and in a way is not upset about it. It's weird. It's really hard to explain as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him put this away, and Ellie wants to throw a slumber party, so we do need to do that at some point, because I think that would just be fun. Buddy, what is your problem, man? I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so Jodie doesn't know that this person is back in town. Tyson does. He is going to have the conversation with her when she gets out of work, but he's just kind of waiting. And Tyson has decided, since him and Penny are having a baby, that this weekend or this week, I mean, he's gonna start a renovation on the apartment. He's talked with his landlady, and his landlady pretty much said that as long as they they do it, then she will discount their rent, so they won't have to worry about paying rent for a couple of weeks. So that's pretty good because he really feels like it's time for them to be able to what am I doing? For them to be able to, have a better place to raise a baby, but they also don't want to, they can't afford to move because of the whole fact of that there isn't really a place for them to go that they could afford, and so they're kind of stuck here, and it scares Tyson that that's kind of how it is, because he doesn't think that this is a place to raise kids, and he feels like his daughter and his son or daughter, whatever, should have a place to go outside and play, but what are we gonna do, you know what I mean? So Tyson has also asked Penny to please share the information with Ellie that she's not going to be a only child anymore. She's actually going to be a big sister, and to see how she feels about it. So we're going to go ahead and tell Ellie that she is about to be a big sister, and that Penny is actually pregnant with her dad. And Tyson also is going to break the news to Jodie tonight, and I really don't know how that's going to go, but I really don't think it's going to go well. Why do you want to give a flirty sim the cold shoulder? That's just horrible. You want to take a photo? Okay, you know what we could do? Let's do this. Let's have you... Ooh, Jodie is home. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're actually going to send... Tyson's actually going to ask Penny to take Jenny out to a park or whatever. She's pretty much just going to take her over here. Just to get her out of the house so that him and Jodie can have a moment to talk about, the person who's come back up in their lives, and the whole pregnancy situation, and just to kind of, let her have some time for it to kind of sink in. So I'm going to have Penny come on out here and sit, and I'm going to go ahead and let Ellie come over here and play on this. And Tyson is going to have a conversation with Jodie, and she's probably not in the best moods just because she just got home from work and stuff. So it's gonna be interesting to see how she takes the news. But first, he's gonna break the news about the new person who showed up and sent him a text message. So he's just gonna be nice at first. He's gonna ask about her day, try to make sure she's having a good day and stuff, maybe brighten her day a little bit, and he's gonna go ahead and okay, I'm trying to find the interactions and they're not coming up. And he's gonna compliment her outfit and just kind of butter her up a little bit, because he's got some bad news for her. So the person who's been sending Tyson text messages is the best friend that Jodie actually slept with. And so he wants to let her know that he's back in town. He doesn't know how Jodie and this guy Cody ended the relationship, so he doesn't know if she's going to be excited about it, or if it was something that was unexpected, and he doesn't know the relationship that they have. So he's just gonna be kind of friendly and just try to figure it out, what they're gonna do about the situation. how they're going to handle it. And then, you know, he's just going to be like, you know, Jodie, I'm okay with whatever you want. You know what I mean? But I just don't want that man around our child. I just don't think he's a good influence. You know, you saw what he did to me. You saw how he pretty much like, and how he pressured you into doing things, and how he made me do things that I probably never would have done. And so it's up to you if you want to be with him or to be friends with him, but I just don't want him in my house. And so, you know, Jodie's agreeing, you know, it's probably best that they don't bring him here, and she won't do that to Tyson, because, you know, it's not a comfortable situation for any of them, really. All three of them find it very, very awkward to be in the same place. I mean, if it were just Jodie and Cody, yeah, perfectly fine, because it's totally different. But when it comes down to, you know, Jodie and then the two guys, like, it makes it just an awkward situation. And so he's gonna thank her for, you know, understanding, and, you know, he's gonna thank her by expressing his admiration, just saying, you know, it's wonderful that you're actually gonna take my thoughts into consideration, and I really appreciate that. And then he is going to tell her, but I do have some news to tell you. And so he's gonna tell her that him and Penny are actually together, and that it's actually his baby that she's expecting. And it doesn't really look like Jodie was too okay with that. I think that she is a little bit angry because she's been trying so hard for Tyson and to make things better with him. And I just think that, you know, I just think, like, she's really, really angry about the situation. You know, she tried so hard to do things to better their situation, and it just seems like everything that she's done has done nothing for him. And, you know, she really wanted this to work with him. She really, really, really wants Tyson and her to be together for their daughter's sake. And now he's going to have a baby with another woman and, like, bring that woman into their house. Like, she doesn't understand how he could do such a thing. And so she's actually going to storm out of the house, and she is going to go and she's going to visit Cody and maybe, you know, talk it out with him. Maybe he can talk some sense into Tyson or something. You know what I mean? Like, maybe he can give her some insight about what she could do, because obviously everything that the girls have pretty much told her is not working, and so she needs to be able to talk with someone who's going to be able to give her some insight. And the only person who really, really knows Tyson is Cody, because they were best friends for years, like since they were kids, best friends. So I think maybe he can give her some insight. And it's not like she wants to go crawling back to Cody, because she really wants her and Tyson to work. But at this point in time, as if Tyson's moving on, you know what I mean? Like, she's angry. She's got a job for them to help save up the money for them, and then he moved in this other girl who was pregnant, and she thought, well, he's just trying to help and be nice because they work together. But, like, now all of a sudden he's going to tell her that they're actually having a baby together, and she is, like, so confused about why would he do something like this to me when I've been trying so freaking hard. So she's over here at Cody's house, and she just wants to, like, legit go inside. So could you, like, let us in? Do we have to stand outside? We're enthusing about vampires. Getting it done. But she just wants to, like, you know, just be able to sit down and have a conversation with Cody about Tyson. If freaking this guy would let us inside his house. So, obviously, they left their relationship pretty darn well. and they're doing pretty good, you know, relationship wise. I'm gonna let Jodie go ahead and use the bathroom real quick because she really needs to kind of take a pee. But yeah, so he's actually moved into their town. He's actually living here now. And I don't know how it's going to affect them, but I mean, Tyson's pretty much moved on. He pretty much gave up on Jodie even before Jodie could, like, give up on him. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like Jodie is really, really upset. You know what I mean? She is really, really upset about it. So she's just gonna like ask him how, you know, he's been doing, and she's gonna ask him like, why did you come here? You know what I mean? Just like ask about why he came here, and Cody is literally gonna tell Jodie that he actually came here because he wants to have a relationship with her still. And he wants to make it work between them, and that, you know, he was wrong for getting in between her and Tyson, and he knows it now, but like he's fallen in love with her and he can't stand to not be with her or see her every day. And you know, she is gonna be really smitten by it. And, you know, she's going to ask, like, you're still single? This whole entire time we've not been together, you're still by yourself? Like, how have you stayed single? And he's literally going to tell her that he's stayed single for her because of the fact that, because he really, really likes Jodie. And so she's going to hug him and, you know, it's gonna, you know, she's not gonna do anything that she would regret, obviously, because she doesn't want to be that person who just runs into the next person's arms. She doesn't want to do to Tyson what Tyson did to her, pretty much. But she is gonna ask him to kind of, you know, go out and get a drink because she is having a situation and she would like to be able to just maybe have a nice drink with him and, you know, catch up on old times and talk about the whole situation with Tyson. And so, we're going to go ahead and travel, and we're going to take, Cody, oh my gosh, Cody with us. And we're just going to go get a quick drink at the bar. Nothing more than that, really. And we're just going to go right down the street to the Old Quarter Inn. Yeah, so she just pretty much wants to, like, you know, talk with him and figure out if maybe he could, you know, help Jodie understand how to, like, you know, make it better with him. Now, obviously, Cody probably isn't the best person for her to be talking to about it because of the fact that he has such feelings for her. You know what I'm saying? But she's his only hope right now. No one else really knows him. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go sit together over here. And this lady... Okay. Go ahead and order a drink and order for the group. We're going to go ahead and go with the Cupid's juice.
Zozo, Dunabru.
Ushi Kabima Bartem.
Alright. So she's going to go ahead and get her drinks for the groups. Hopefully this lady is going to freaking make them. I hope that's what she's working on right now. Is that a Cupid's juice? No. These are. Alright, go ahead and drink your drinks. We do not want that in our face. Alright, drink your drink. Alright, so, you know, she's drinking and she wants to go ahead and, you know, talk about the whole situation between Tyson and this new freaking girl who's probably just using him and, you know, not in it for the right reasons. And Cody's like, you know, you can't blame him for moving on, for everything that happened between us, you know. And Jodie's not wanting to hear what he's saying, but she deep down knows that it's true. And so she can't help but, like, you know, acknowledge that he's obviously right about this, that, you know, things probably will never be the same between them. But she does want to know, like, like, is there anything that she could do to help the situation between her and Tyson? And Cody's just saying, you know, try to be supportive, continue what you're doing, and maybe he'll see the light that, you know, he's made a mistake with you. And so she's gonna go ahead and you know, it's been a couple of hours, we'll say, and she's starting to feel flirty for the fact that when Jodie drinks, that's her like drunk, quote unquote, like attitude, personality, I guess. Like, some people are funny, some people get really flirty, some people get like out of control, like pretty much get angry. But Jodie's is the romance one. So she is actually gonna kind of flirt with. She's gonna flirt with Cody a little bit. Are you not gonna do this? Please do this. No, my plan must work. Alright, so they're going to a more secluded area because they don't want to be seen, obviously. Anyways, so she is feeling very flirty. And, you know, the old feelings of, like, being able to talk to him about, like, anything, pretty much, is really comforting to her. And so, you know, she is starting to kind of feel like it's time to maybe, like, catch back up and, you know, become friends again and be able to all try to hang out together. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but to try and get everyone to be friends again. So she's going to go ahead and give him her phone number so that he can contact her anytime, because she's got a new phone since she moved here. And Cody is actually going to go ahead and kiss her, even though it's going to look like she kisses him, but that's the only way we can really do it. But Cody is going to go ahead and try and kiss her, and I don't know if it's going to go well or if she's going to reject him. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so, oh my gosh, these two. Okay, so we're actually going to go ahead and leave. We're going to go home, and Jodie just can't believe that, you know, that Cody and her just kissed. Like, it brought back up all those old feelings that she has for Cody about, you know, how she really, really likes him. You know what I mean? And the only reason she stopped pretty much being with Cody is because she knew that it was hurting Tyson and she knew it was wrong. And she wanted to try and work it out with Tyson because of the fact that she was having Ellie. And so, you know, when she left Cody, she still really cared for him. She just didn't think that they were a perfect match, and she didn't think like that they should be together, pretty much. So she's coming home in a flirty mood and, you know, wanting to try to talk with Tyson about earlier and maybe, you know, talk about how, you know, she's really sorry about the argument earlier. and that, you know, if he so decides that he wants to move on, then she'll always love him and she'll always be here for him. But, you know, that is his, you know, she's trying to take Cody's advice and let him move on if that's what he so pleases. And she's trying to do it without, like, pretty much pushing him away. But at the same time, she also wants to do it so that, like, they can still have a good relationship. So she's going to express her admiration for him and tell him that, you know, she'll always care for him no matter what. And that she did go to see Cody tonight to see how everything was going. And that, you know, her and Cody got along well. They didn't argue. And, you know, she thinks it might be best that he maybe has a conversation with Cody and maybe tries to patch things up, because she knows how big of a deal Cody is to him. You know what I mean? She knows how close they were and how close they had always been, and that she's really sorry that, you know, she got in between them. And that as long as they can be friends for their daughter, then she thinks, like, it's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, she thinks that as long as they can be good friends for Ellie's sake, then it's all good. So she is going to go ahead and she's going to kind of flirt a little bit and kind of tell him, like, you know, she's going to bed, and, you know, that she still thinks, like, he is really, really good looking. And he doesn't seem to want that at all. But, alright, I'm going to let Jodie go ahead and head in to bed because she is exhausted. And, buddy, eat your hot dog that you threw on the floor, because I don't know why you threw it on the floor. Where did you put those hot dogs, by the way? I know you had cooked... Oh, they're right here. Okay. I was going to say, I know that you had cooked them, so we should probably put them away. Did we actually put them in there? Yeah, they're in there. Okay. So that's good. And Ellie, I want you to go ahead and go to bed as well. And, you know, they need to edit this a lot because they need to be able to make 3 bedrooms. You know what I'm saying? So he's hoping to be able to build, like, a wall and build his daughter a bedroom, and then maybe even downsize their room for the fact that, you know, it's whatever. And Jodie also told, you know, Tyson that if Tyson really wants Penny to be here, that she'll do her best with getting along with her, but that she's not going to go out of her way to, like, be her friend, because she just thinks, like, she thinks it as her and Penny were friends, and Penny stepped on her toes by getting with Tyson. Not that Penny obviously knew at the time that Tyson was Jodie's pretty much potential boyfriend, but, you know, they were good friends, so she feels like if Penny was her friend and she eventually had found out that Tyson was with Jodie, kind of, in a way, in the past, like, that she shouldn't have been with her, or she shouldn't have been with him. But the only reason, and this might come off really wrong, but the only reason Penny kind of, like, initiated staying with Tyson, because it was supposed to originally be like a one-night fling kind of thing. Even though she kind of, like, really liked Tyson, she never thought that she would actually be with him for a while. But the reason she did it is because she got pregnant. So she didn't want to be a single mom. And the only way to not be a single mom is to try and raise the baby with Tyson. And since, you know, Tyson and her relationship was going so well, she just, you know, stuck it out. And she knew that it would probably hurt Jodie in the long run, but she didn't think that Jodie would act the way she's acting towards her. You know, she's completely not talking to her, giving her the cold shoulder, just literally not even having any communication with her anymore. And Penny just thinks, like, you know, that Jodie could have acted more like an adult instead of a child about it, but, you know, to each their own. Everyone deals with things differently. And Penny also understands that, like, Jodie's really, really hurt because Tyson and her have been a thing for, you know, how long? You know what I'm saying? So she obviously understands that she's really hurt for the fact that, you know, she really, really cares. And when they went out and had that conversation, you know, hearing Jodie and how she was glowing when she was just talking about Tyson and all that stuff, it really, really brought it into perspective of how much she actually loves Tyson. And it kind of made her more, like, upset with herself for the fact of she could literally see it all over her face how much she actually loved Tyson, and she just felt like, you know, maybe it wasn't fair to kind of do what she did, but there was no other way she could have done it, you know what I'm saying? It was already too far into the relationship for her to try and back out at that point, because she was already pregnant. And, you know, she obviously, like I said, doesn't want to be a single mom. But Jodie definitely is not feeling like being nice to Penny. And I don't think Jodie will ever be nice to Penny again. I think anytime that her and Penny come face to face and Tyson's not around, I think Jodie will probably, like, literally slice her throat. But I think that she might try, you know, but I don't know if it's gonna be it. And I don't know if Penny actually has the best, if she has the best intentions either. Like, I don't know what Penny's intentions are with Tyson. I don't know if she potentially got pregnant by him. I don't know. I can't honestly say that. But for right now, all we can go off of is that she didn't know, or at least it seems she didn't, and that, you know, she's trying to just work it out now. So it'll be interesting to see how how the new baby will play into, you know, the whole relationship and stuff. Alright, so because we haven't started our renovations, we have to go ahead and pay our rent. So I think I'm going to go ahead and let Jodie do that when she gets up. We're going to pay our rent of $600, which isn't bad. Like I said, though, they can't really afford anything more in bills. Like, their bills, they can't afford a higher number. Because before, without, he's not taking into consideration that Jodie's actually working now, so she's actually making money for the family. Because the whole time him and Jodie were together as a couple, Jodie didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So he's still got that mindset she's not working. Even though she is. She's not making a whole ton, but she's doing her best. But anyways, since everyone is out of the house, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Like I said, today I don't know what they're called. This is so bad. Like, the people who are going to be renovating the house, who Tyson has hired, they're actually showing up today at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So, the renovation will actually be happening then, which will be a speed build for you guys to see the renovation of the apartment for these guys. And, yeah, we're just gonna get it kind of looking nicer for the baby, and, you know, get some stuff in here for the baby as well, get some space for the baby, and get Ellie a room hopefully built, because she definitely could use it. And that is about it. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, if you guys would like to leave your comments of what you guys would like to see, or things that you guys would like to see happen in the future, or things that you think might be happening in the future, definitely leave them in the comment section below, because I would love to see them. Excuse me. And also, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys in my very next one. Thanks very much for watching.